Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. We're here in the national park. The beautiful grass and the water of the fountain is tranquility in a nutshell. Print out mail by opening it and then pressing start. Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna battle me. This is mail I got from my daughter. It cheers me up. That's nice. I'm delivering mail right now. I feel like a frickin' mailman. We adore our Pokemon, even if they dislike us. That's what being a fan is about. Okay, and another one of these, potential paradoxes here. Pokefan. And why does he have his child here with him? Like, are you seriously subjecting your child to... I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a child, because clearly I am. Gold or Ethan or whatever the hell his name is obviously a child. But, I mean, your child looks pretty young. And, also, I didn't want to be rude about this, but your child kind of looks like a Toad from the Super Mario series. If you really look at him closely, at least to me, he looks like a Toad. But I guess we'll see his sprite right now, so we can make sure. Yeah, he looks like a friggin' Toad. He's wearing a Pikachu costume, but he just looks like a Toad. My Pokemon. Yeah, well, what did you expect? Sucks when you only have one Pokemon that can't even affect my Pokemon. So that's really why you should use many types as opposed to just one. We've got a Nidoran female from Generation 1, of course, again. Nidoran also comes in the male variety, which is purple as opposed to blue. Which is it's a little bit backwards in that sense, because typically one would associate male with blue and female with purple or pink. I'm printing out my Pokedex. You can also print out stuff like mail onto your PC boxes. Yep, if you connect to a Game Boy printer, you can most definitely do that, but I do not have a Game Boy printer, and even if I did, I would probably not have any paper for it, because the paper is growing scarce, and there's only so much of it. Look, check out my bag. I printed out my favorites from my Pokédex and stuck them on my bag. Okay, I already battled you. I think the only trainer left is this guy right here. Look at me, look at me. Thank you. Didn't even have to walk in the tall grass. The world of Pokemon is deep. There are still lots of things we don't know. But I know more than you do. Sir, I seriously doubt that. Look, I even have the Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All Deluxe Essential Handbook sitting right here next to me. So, I mean, I'm looking at it as we speak. I'm holding it in my hand. I just picked it up off of my nightstand. So, I think it's safe to say I know a bit more about Pokemon than you do. And, I also have knowledge of the future of Pokemon. See, you're trapped here in Gen 2. But, I'm just going to tell you right up front. There are now 7 Pokemon generations. Over 721 Pokemon at this point. Well, over 730 with the starters confirmed, but then there's also other Pokemon confirmed already. So, like, at least 740 Pokemon. 740. And, you only know 251. So, 251, if that, because... What was he going to send out again? God. Okay, Patrick. Yeah, it was a Voltorb, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Because I doubt you know about all the legendaries and whatnot. So, I mean... And there's bound to be at least some Pokemon that you don't know of. Like, do you even know that Mewtwo exists? Or do you even know that Mew exists? I doubt you do. Professor Oak doesn't even know that Mew exists, alright? I'm the only one. Not canonically, though, because the trainer I'm playing as right now did not catch Mew. Has no idea what Mew is, consequently. Okay, let's pick this up. No, not Paralyze Heal. Parleys. So tomorrow I head off to orientation at my school. I'm a little bit nervous, but you know, there's nothing I can do. I have to go so I can register for my classes and all that, so it's inevitable that I'm gonna go. I'm just a little bit nervous, especially since I don't like talking to people. I think most of the day, it's from like 8 to 5. I think most of the day is probably like icebreakers and shit, which is annoying. I don't like that. I wish I could just go and register and then leave. Which maybe I might actually just be able to do that, hopefully. And I'm gonna have to walk all the way back up to that. Okay. The first time I pressed A, nothing happened, so I was kind of pissed off that there was no hidden item. But there is a hidden item, so it's all worthwhile. Even if it was only a full heal that I can just buy in the store, I'm pretty sure, but oh well. It's worth it for the exploration and for 100% completion of the game. That's what I strive for. Even though I'm not even going to complete the Pokédex, so I'll never really get to 100% completion, but it doesn't matter. That's not important. Completing the Pokédex is not the most important thing here. Nor is it becoming the Pokemon League champion. The most important thing here is some Pokemon can only be seen in the park. The most important thing is to grow with my Pokemon, and I think that's what we're doing right now. Okay, if it says the pack is full, is that? And I can't pick up this berry. Oh, never mind. What am I? I thought for a second that there was another section of the pack for berries, but there's not. That's a Gen 3 thing. All my berries and all my items and stuff go in the same damn pocket. I'm going to read your thoughts. Then do it then. Tell me what I'm thinking right now. I doubt you can. Okay, Abra! We've seen this before. I actually had one. Well, that's not true. I didn't have one on my team in Gen 1. Because I skipped right to Kadabra. But Abra is, of course, the pre-evolution of Kadabra, if you know who that is. But if you don't, it's just a Gen 1 Psychic-type Pokemon who is notorious for running away, running from battle, because the only move it knows is Teleport in the wild. So this one, luckily though, should know some other moves, although we're not really giving it an opportunity to use any of them, because Kim is just too OP. She knows Bite and Dark, the new Dark type, brand new to Gen 2, is super effective against Psychic, which is what the series very much needed, was more weaknesses to Psychic. I'm not being sarcastic either. In Gen 1, I believe the only weakness for Psychic types was Bug. And, you know, who is really going to use a Bug Pokemon on their team? For fuck's sake, Liz. I don't care. Look, I'm trying to go and battle all the gyms. I don't really have time to go to Route 32 and just to battle you with your, like, what did you have? A Geodude or something? I really don't have time for that. Thanks to my studies, I'm ready for any Pokemon. Okay. Well, I am too. Schoolboy Alan, so you got Tangela? You know who I'm gonna throw out? Because I'm ready for any Pokemon? You know what, how can you say that? How can you say I'm ready for any Pokemon, but then only have one? You only have one Pokemon, a grass type, so in reality, the only Pokemon you're ready for are grass types and ground types. And, you know, did I say grass types? I meant water types. Water types and ground types. You're certainly not ready for a fire type. I can see that. That's pretty clear to me. Schoolboy Alan, you got some more learning to do. Oops, computation error? Yeah, I guess so. Since Pokemon, I guess, are, like, sort of digital somehow? I'm the flower shop's Floria. Listen. When I sprinkled water on that wiggly tree, it jumped right up. It just has to be a Pokemon. I bet it would be shocked out of its disguise if you soaked it. I know, I'll tell my sis and borrow her water bottle. Okay, so now that we talked to that lady, she said she would borrow a water bottle from her sister who works in the flower shop. So I guess we're just gonna have to go there, in Goldenrod City. But I'm gonna actually do that in the next episode. So I'll see you then.